the world's greatest board game box. We're going to take a look at it straight after this. The world's greatest board game box. Big statement. Today I start a series where I'm going to be reviewing what's inside the boxes of board games. Specifically, how it's storing its components, how quick it is to get onto the table, and how quick it is to get off the table. I'm also then going to rank them based on their need for a custom storage solution, which you can learn how to do on this very channel. There's two things I want to tell you about first before revealing this game. One is how I selected this game, and two, what are the things I'm looking for in a good quality in-a-box experience. Let's first tackle with how I picked this game. It's pretty obvious. It's the game I have. I've only got, 50 games or so, something like that, out of thousands that are out there on Board Game Geek or whatnot. But I can only have the experience of what I've actually played. Number two, what I'm actually looking for when I review these board games and what's in the box. There's a couple things. One is the unboxing experience as it relates to how well does things go back in the box after you've punched all the card and done whatever else you need to do. I'm looking for how quick it is to set up on the table and how quick it is to pack it up, how easy it is to pack up. Is it intuitive where things go and so on? Today's board game that I'm reviewing inside the box is Parks. This game is incredible when it comes to the unboxing experience, the packing up, all of that. We'll go into that in a deep dive in a minute. But I'm not exaggerating when I say when I first got this game and played it, I literally almost enjoyed the experience of packing it up more than I did actually playing the game. And I couldn't wait to tell my board game friends about how good of a boxing experience it was after playing. That's how good I think this game is. And maybe it's what sent me down this path in the first place of trying to get every other game that I own to match up to the experience that this provided out of the box, mind you, out of the box. And I think that's a really key element. If I'm playing a game and I don't think this needs custom components or storage solution, then you've won as far as I'm concerned. You've done your job. I guess that's actually a really good point. For all these reviews, I'm only reviewing retail experiences. So it's whatever comes in the box. I'm not reviewing custom stuff, which we do on this channel. It's purely just retail experience out of the box stuff. So let's go into a deep dive into looking at the Parks in a box experience. Okay, so I guess it all starts with the lifting of the lid. Let's do that. Let's lift the lid. And as most games have, you got the instructions right on top, which I like because let's face it, that's the first thing that you want to get out of the box, particularly when you're first playing, because that's the first thing you need to look at to even understand what you're up against. So that's fantastic. Right out of the gate, we have these amazing component trays with covers. That there is an incredible addition that was not needed. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and it's all the better because it doesn't matter how you store your board game, the components are going to stay where they're supposed to stay. It's worth noting that this component storage is done by Game Trays, and I have noticed that the really high quality games that I've come across are done by Game Trays. So well done to them. Getting those out of the box is also one of the first things you want to do when you're actually setting up for the game is to set those out. So, total win there. And then we're into the next logical step, which is actually getting the board game out. Now we have the bottom of the box. Another masterstroke. Look at how neatly everything is laid out in this box. The most impressive thing about this bottom tray is there's no confusion about where things go. You pull out the track here, again, I'm not going to go into the details of the game. It doesn't matter if you haven't played this before. You'll understand inherently what we're talking about here. Everything is perfectly shaped. You know exactly which cards go where. Not only did they think that maybe these idiots can't put a triangle in a triangle hole, they also put iconography on the plastic that represents the iconography on the token. That's some next level stuff about working out where things go in a box. All these fireplaces here, it's obvious. The shape's perfect, the iconography is perfect. You can't help but know where this stuff goes, which makes for such a quick and seamless, enjoyable pack-up experience. It almost feels like a puzzle. I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. So yeah, at the end of the day, you just pack up all the cards. It's super obvious. Just put things back where they go. It's like a quick process. There's nothing hard about it. Everything just goes back super seamless like that. And we are ready in almost seconds to put our game back on the shelf and grab off another one. Please, if you know of a game that has a better setup, pack up, unboxing experience than Keymasters Parks, then please, you have to let me know in the comments so I can check it out, because like I said, I'm yet to find a game that has lived up to the hype of the interior of this box. I almost think it would be a crime to create custom storage for this box. It would be so minuscule, such a minuscule improvement that would seem like a complete waste of my time. So congratulations to Parks. You're going straight to the top of my best in-box game experience for board games. And congratulations, everything else from this moment on until your successor is found will be compared to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. It is kind of weird how I find that game actually more enjoyable unboxing a boxing than actually playing the game. Can drag on a little bit if I'm honest. But anyway, great games, never leave my collection.